It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling shoe. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, yeah, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the sat on the roof and kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. Tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
The book of love is long and boring. No one can lift the damn thing. It's full of charts and facts and figures and instructions for dancing. But I love it when you read to me, and you can read me anything. The book of love has music in it. In fact, like that's where music comes from. Some of it's just transcendental, some of it's just really dumb. But I love it when you sing to me, and you can sing me anything. The book of love is long and boring, and written very long ago. It's full of flowers and heart-shaped boxes, and things we're all too young to know. But I love it when you give me things, and you ought to give me wedding rings, and I love it when you give me things, and you ought to give me wedding rings. You ought to give me wedding rings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We are here today to celebrate the marriage of Christopher and Nadia, and on their behalf, I would like to welcome you all here to Leeds Civic Hall. I'm sure it means a great deal to them that you can be here to share in their happiness on this occasion. This place in which we are now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. You are here to witness the joining in matrimony of Christopher Patrick Tynan and Nadia Helen Boonhar. If any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she should declare it now. Perfect silence. So before we go any further, we're going to have the first of two readings. So I'd like to invite Kira to step forward.
Oh, okay. Well, you had
This is everything I have to tell you about love. Nothing. Only that the world out there is complicated, and there are beasts in the night, and delight and pain, and the only thing that makes it okay, sometimes, is to reach out a hand in darkness and find another hand to squeeze, and not to be alone. It's not the kisses, or never just the kisses. It's what they mean. Somebody's got your back, somebody knows your worst self, and somehow doesn't want to rescue you, or send in the army to rescue them. It's not two broken halves coming one. It's the light from a distant lighthouse bringing you both safely home, because home is wherever you both are. So this is everything I have to tell you about love and marriage. Nothing. Like a book without pages, or a forest without trees, because these are the things you cannot know until you experience them. Because no study can prepare you for the joys or the trials. Because nobody else's love and nobody else's marriage is like yours. And it's a road you can only learn by walking it. A dance you cannot be taught, and a song that did not exist before you two began together. And because in the darkness, you will reach out a hand, not knowing for certain if someone else is even there. And your hands will meet, and then neither of you will ever need to be alone again. And that is all I know about love.
Christopher and Nadia, before you are joined in matrimony, I have to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you are about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. The purpose of marriage is that you may always love, care for and support each other through all the joys and sorrows of life, and that love may be fulfilled in a relationship of permanent and continuing commitment. So today, ladies and gentlemen, Christopher and Nadia wish to publicly affirm this commitment and offer each other the security that comes from legally binding vows, sincerely made and faithfully kept. So now I'm going to ask each of you in turn to declare that you know of no lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So Christopher, if you could repeat these words after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
I know not of any lawful impediment
why I, Christopher Patrick Tynan,
why I, Christopher Patrick Tynan,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Nadia Helen Boonha.
to Nadia Helen Boonha.
Thank you, Christopher. Nadia, say, please just repeat these words after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Nadia Helen Boonha,
why I, Nadia Helen Boonha,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in
to
matrimony
Christopher Patrick Tynan.
to Christopher Patrick Tynan.
So now, before we go any further, I understand you want to exchange some extra vows with one another. Who would like to go first?
Chris, from the moment you came into my life, you brought a spectrum of colour with you. You saw the real Nadia even before I did, and helped me find her again. When I think of you, I see your smile, feel your warmth, and hear your laugh, the one that lights up my world. You are brave, kind, caring, hard-working, and if I might add, rather dashing in your uniform. You're my twin flame and the safest place I've ever known. Whether we're off adventuring or simply sitting in peace, I know we feel safest and most at home together. I promise to spend my life trying to make you laugh or cringe, whatever I can do to see you smile, and reminding you every day how much you are loved. I promise always to take a moment to smell the coffee, especially when you've made it. As Bluey says, as long as we're together, everything will be all right. And I know that's true. But remember, even though you're an officer now, we all know I pull rank. Though we might seem like a small family, this is our family. All the special people here today are part of it. I am so proud of you. I know your dad would be too. Gatsby and I love you so much. It is my deepest honor to know you, to love you, and now to be your wife.
Nadia, You are my favourite person and my absolute truest home. I love you with all that I am, and I promise you that I will speak plainly and listen well, not with and I promise to speak plainly and to listen well, especially when I know that you are right. That's which John. Begrudgingly admitted. I promise to create and to join you in our dreams together, to share the load, and at every juncture to choose us. I promise that I will bring the coffee, and you can bring the courage. And wherever we go, I know that I am safe, because I will be there with you. Like that.
Oh, thank you, Christopher and Nadia. So before we go any further, we're going to have a second reading. I'd like to invite Aidan to step forward.
Jim looks back to the living room through the open serving hatch, seeking out her face. She's always present in his mind, but this is a sharpening of focus, a small tug on the invisible thread that connects them, that has always connected them from that very first moment he saw her in Cambridge. How lovely she was that day, with her watchful eyes and neat ballerina's pose. He sees her now handing a slice of cake to an elderly woman that he doesn't recognise. She has her back to him, but sensing she's being watched, or perhaps feeling that same tug, she turns. With you, I can face anything, he tells her, silently. Stay with me. Ava gives him a small smile, barely a twitch of the lips, as if to say simply, yes.
Now the moment has come for Christopher and Nadia to contract their marriage before you, their witnesses, family and friends. The symbol of this marriage is to be the exchanging of rings. These rings are the traditional way of sealing the contract you are making today. It is an unbroken circle which has no beginning and has no end. It symbolises everlasting love and is an outward sign of the lifelong promises that you are making to each other today. So now I'd like to invite Jack to step forward. And Jack, if you could pass Nadia's ring to Christopher, please. Thank you. So, Christopher, if you place the ring on Nadia's third finger left hand, holding it there halfway, repeat these words after me, but say them to Nadia. Nadia, I give you this ring.
Nadia, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a token of my love and affection.
As a token of my love and affection.
And as a symbol.
And as a symbol.
Of our commitment to each other.
Of our commitment to each other.
I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Christopher Patrick Tynan, do take thee, Nadia Helen Boonha, to be my lawful wedded wife. I promise to love and care for you. Honour and respect you. And share with you.
Sorry, say that again.
And share with you.
And share with you.
All that I have.
All that I have.
May we look forward.
May we look forward.
To our future together. With hope and happiness. And always remember. The feelings we share for each other. On this, our wedding day. Lovely, and if you just want to slide that ring fully onto Nadia's finger, Christopher. Perfect. Jack, can I ask you this time if you'd pass Christopher's ring to Nadia, please? Thank you. So Nadia, if you want to place the ring on Christopher's third finger left hand, holding it there halfway, repeat these words after me, but say them to Christopher. Christopher, I give you this ring.
Christopher, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a token of my love and affection.
As a token of my love and affection.
And as a symbol.
And as a symbol.
Of our commitment to each other.
Of our commitment to each other.
I call upon.
I call upon.
These persons here present.
These persons here present.
To witness.
to witness
that I, Nadia Helen Boonhar,
that I, Nadia Helen Boonhar,
do take thee, Christopher Patrick Tynan,
Christopher Patrick Tynan,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I promise to love and care for you,
I promise to love and care for you,
honour and respect you,
honour and respect you,
and share with you
and share with you
all that I have.
all that I have.
May we look forward
May we look forward
to our future together
to our future together
with hope and happiness,
with hope and happiness,
and always remember
and always remember
the feelings we share for each other
the feelings we share for each other
on this, our wedding day.
on this, our wedding day.
And if you just want to slide that ring fully onto Christopher's finger. Is it there?
Yeah.
Perfect. So Christopher and Nadia, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made your promises to one another in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends, all gathered here today. So let us hope that this day will form a special day in your lives to look upon with much love and happiness. So Christopher and Nadia, it gives me great pleasure to declare you are now legally married. Congratulations to you both. And Christopher. Would you like to both just come round the other side of the table?
Promise I made was to love myself. Sometimes I lie to myself. Where you go, no one knows. It was things are changing. I'm still here. Wrote down these words, and it seems so clear. You was the one who said believe in love. We get closer, but not close enough. Why'd you have to leave? Why'd you have to go? Why'd you have to go? Oh, I can't do this anymore. Why'd you have to leave? full of promises. One for you and one for me. Love is not our enemy. I wrote a letter to myself, and it was full of promises. One for you and one for me. Love is not our enemy. Need some distance from you. I just disappoint you. Need some distance from you. I just disappoint you. Need some distance from you. I just disappoint you. Need some distance from you. I just disappoint you. I could be the twist, the one to make you stop, the icing on your cake, the cherry on the top. It's heaven in my heart, and we could find you some space. I could be the world to you, the missing piece, the extra sentimental kind of chemistry. Some people make it hard, with me that isn't the case. 'Cause I make it so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call, and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with the way I do my hair, the way I make you laugh, the way we like to share a walk in Central Park. I could be fresh air, might be the girl of your dreams. There's no need to hide if you're into me, 'cause I'm into you quite intimately. And maybe one night could turn into three. Well, I'm down to see, 'cause I make it so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call, and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me. It's so easy. It's so easy to fall in love. So come give me a call, and we'll fall into us. I'm the perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Anyone with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with
We also say a few words here, so you don't have to listen to me later on. So I'm Jack, the best man, again. Obviously did a good job the first time, so I'm here again. So don't know what I did right. It's obviously what I said. You showed up again, so hey. Obviously, on behalf of Chris and Nadia, thank you for coming. That's obviously the most important thing to say. I know people have come from different journeys, so thank you for being here. Obviously, it's their favourite people, I hope. So obviously you don't know them, get out. But so obviously, although many of us wanted a lay-in, we didn't get it. We complained about that last night. But obviously you could see from the emotions today how excited they were to obviously get married. So that was obviously a good one. There's some coffee
That's probably been named a few times, so don't forget that, obviously, the drinks, the champagne and all that. I know it's already been passed around, so make sure that's gone by the end of it. So a bit about how I know Chris, because a few people keep asking. So I've actually known him since university. This don't say is very different today, but I knew him before he tried to become cool. With 2 sleeves of tattoos, and swords, and obviously joining the armed forces in a very short period of time. Obviously I've met his colleagues, it's fair to say they're a bit cooler. So at least you bring them up a little. But, you know, at last, he can try and fit in. At least he's wearing the same clothes. But he still can't grow attached. So, one day we might get that.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I've seen how you look at them. It's too late now. But, yeah, so obviously, nice to meet you guys as well. But let's just say that obviously the fashion he's wearing today has not always been how it's been. It has improved since uni. So there's days that he used to rock up to a house, come for dinner or something, no joke, in a pink blazer, floral shirt, and white chinos. That was a combo. Very hard to I know that it's just chinos are red nowadays. But, you know, there's what I used to wear to things like the library. I think when we would all be in joggers and hoodies, he would rock up like that. I know, I would probably burn them. But hey, that's his choice. But if someone can obviously pull it off, probably not you. But yeah, with that aside, so that's obviously how I know Chris from those days. Any stories, please ask, but I won't go into loads now. So just a bit about the day logistics. They will be leaving about midday. I know that's obviously not, it's only half an hour away, but we got here a lot later than as anticipated. And then some close family and friends are heading off as well for lunch, so there'll be taxis at 12:10, just out the door to the right. But there is I think you know who you are, who's going, so yeah. If you don't,
you're not going.
You're not invited. And then obviously if you're staying here, there's loads of food, drinks, eat it, it's been paid for. I'm sure you can put a tab on Chris's name and stay for the whole afternoon. Please don't. But yeah, and then dinner is at 7 for those who can make it at Coco.
House of Coco.
House of Coco. Seating is outdoors, but covered. I don't know if there's any heaters, so just consider that. Obviously there's plenty of time. There's loads of shops if you need something warmer. So yeah, you can obviously grab something there. But that kind of sums it up, obviously keeping it short. Chris, don't fuck it up. You know, you've got to keep it here. It obviously looks stunning. And I'm not doing it for a third time. For free. I'm charging. You're not invited to the next one, mate. I've been to enough. So obviously with that, let's all please raise a glass to the newlyweds, Chris and Nadia Tynan. Cheers.
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane our masterpiece. Oh my love, I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down till we're dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on the vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so wild of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven. escape. Oh, my life, how do you breathe and take my breath away? At your altar I will pray, you're the sculptor, I'm the clay. Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down so we're dead and buried. On the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Whenever you're next to me, oh my, what was in black and white until I saw your light? I thought you had to die to fight something so out of the ordinary. How are you laying me down to a dead and buried? On the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds.
Every hour, every aching moment. Oh, we are bound for us for down. Whoa, hand in hand, pull me through the river. Mouth to mouth, like we're long too long. Is it a little too much? Breathing the air from your lungs. Is it a little bit much? Under the weight of this love. But I wanna breathe your every breath. Be the truth and be the myth. Through the days and through the nights. Through the bitter life, oh cause you're my life and you're my death. You score the music in my head. Through the days and through the nights. Through the bitter life, oh. Through the fires and the wildest moments. Oh, I'll be wrapped up in thoughts of you. Oh, is it a little bit rough? Under the weight of this love. Is it a little too much? Breathing the air from your lungs. But I wanna breathe your every breath.
So take what you give her, as long as it's free. Yeah, she steals like a thief, cause she's always open to me. Though she takes care of herself, she can wear if she wants. She's ahead of time. And she never gives out. And she never gives in. She just changes her mind.
Nothing but the truth now. Nothing but the proof of what I am. The worst of what I came from. Patterns I'm ashamed of. Things that even I don't understand. I try to fix it. I try to fight it. My head was twisted. My heart divided. My lies all collided. I don't know why I didn't trust you to be on my side. I broke into a million pieces and I can't go back. But now I'm seeing all the beauty in the broken glass. The stars are part of me, darkness and harmony. My voice without the lies, this is what it sounds like.
Why did I cover up the color stuck inside my head?
I should've let the jagged edges meet the light instead. Show me what's underneath, I'll find your harmony. The song we couldn't write, this is what it sounds like. We're shattering the silence, we're rising, defiant, shouting in the quiet. You're not alone. We listen to the demons, we let them get between us. But none of us are out here on our own. So we were
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things I'm meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in
Thank you all for being here as we come to celebrate. I appreciate how far all of you have come, and it amazes me how far some people have travelled for an open bar and some free drinks. I speak here today as the favourite child of the family and as brother to the bride. Growing up in Scotland with Nadia, I took my role as big brother very seriously. This mostly involved perfecting the art of monster under the bed jump scares.
This is I'm so anxious.
And manipulating Nadia by timing how fast I could. By timing how fast I could get her to run down the stairs with my dirty dinner plates. I like to think of it not as torment, but as character building. Nadia, you're welcome. You can bill me for those therapy sessions later. On a slightly more serious note, as I'm sure most of you are aware, Nadia faced a serious burns accident during our childhood that would change all of our lives going forward. This instantaneously changed me from being a big brother who terrorized and teased his little sister to a very small brother in awe of his sister's incredibly big will to endure, survive, and thrive despite all the challenges that she faced. I therefore stand before you all today as an extremely proud brother, and I want to recognize Nadia's courage, strength, and determination to succeed and flourish into the most beautiful young lady. That brings me to Chris. I want to congratulate you on two things. Firstly, for making the decision to marry one of the toughest, most brilliant women I know. Secondly, for your own great achievement of graduating as an RAF officer, nonetheless, at top of your class. Chris, we are not only proud to welcome you into our slightly chaotic but loving family, but we're also incredibly proud of you. So I'd ask you all to please raise your glasses and join me again in another toast. To Nadia and Chris, may your life together be filled with endless love, laughter, and happiness. Slanjava.
That's trying really hard. I'm trying really hard to make it through this without crying. Okay. Hello everyone. If you don't know me, I'm Fran, maid of honour or maid of dishonour, as was on my name card earlier. I can't think what that relates to. I'm very happy to take the reins for this very small portion of the day where Nadia doesn't have control over. It's so lovely to see you all here together to celebrate Nadia and Chris. I've not had the opportunity to say this so publicly before, and because my speech will mainly be about Nadia, I want to start by thanking her for bringing the best guy into my life. He's unique, he's often quite annoying, but he's very entertaining and incredibly loving. Honestly, I can't remember what life was like before you bought Gatsby.
Thank you so much.
He's the best little man. I hoped you'd find.
Crushed.
So first, here's to Gatsby. Okay, so I can't promise I'm done trolling Chris. But I also can't imagine he expected anything less from me. So one of my favourite things about weddings is seeing and meeting people that the couple have chosen to invite to be a part of their special day. Every person in this room has touched Nadia and Chris's lives in such a way that meant they wanted to have you here. And I think that's a really beautiful thing. And I think it's safe to say that both Nadia and Chris have touched the lives of all of you, or you wouldn't be here this evening. I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about how Nadia has touched my life. And if I've got time, I've got about 15 seconds on Chris here.
Generous.
Take it. So I met Nadia in B-Barn on the yard at Hartbury College on the day we arrived to start our A-level studies with our ponies, Bella and Ruby, in tow. I believe Nikki had come down from Nikki's yard before and previously been at QE, so shout out to all the horse girl bridesmaids out there. It's funny actually, I was speaking to my younger sister Izzy a few months ago, and I think it was even before you two got engaged. She would have been 10 years old when I started at Hartbury. But she was there with the rest of my family, dropping me and Ruby off. And she told me that she distinctly remembers meeting you, Nadia, and just knowing that you were going to be a big part of my life. And she was right. So from that day on, it's not all this deep. No, go away. You make it worse. So from that day on, one of my, at least my deepest and most meaningful friendships, our friendship began. So for me, Hartbury was a transformative experience. It was hard in many ways. A-levels were really hard. The schedule was tough, taking care of ourselves, our horses, and our school grades all at the same time. Teachers were stupid, and so were boys. But it was also so much fun. And honestly, it wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun if it were not for you, Nadia. Belting Shakira out so I could hear it through both your door and mine. That time we made a full roast dinner with just a microwave and a George Foreman grill. You terrorising our dorm block, mainly me with the remote control car. I think one of your brothers got you for Christmas one year. She also delivered snacks, so it wasn't all bad. Riding our horses together, me with Ruby and you with Bella initially, and then Anna, who bonded with Ruby over just being a mare. The numerous nights out in Cheltenham and Gloucester, seeing how far we could stretch £10 and hoping we'd make it last to a chicken burger and chips at the end of the night. Exchanging our dresses or peplum top and legging combos to give us a new outfit each week. The cinema dates, the dinner dates in the kitchen with our microwave meals from Tesco, Frankie and Benny's, Nando's, that one and only time we decided to go on a run.
It was literally once.
It was literally once. And despite the main reason we were at Hartbury to do our A-levels, proving incredibly challenging for me, I was devastated when it was over. When we brought Anna and Ruby in from the field together for the last time. Don't look at me. Knowing that they'd likely never see each other again, it was heartbreaking. But at least for us, it was just bye for now. And though we didn't live across the corridor from each other anymore, it wasn't long before we reunited and hopped on a plane and flew to New Zealand for our gap year experience. Yeah. And we had the absolute time of our lives. Looking back, or at least I went into it thinking I was so prepared to have everything planned. I boarded the first of our flights, 2 12-hour-long flights, no snacks. That's the most important thing when you go on a long flight. No headphones. I don't think I even took my phone.
You raw dogged it before, it's cool.
I really did. I didn't take my wallet on that trip. I just took a bunch of New Zealand dollars in cash and a travel card. We were fine. Honestly, sorry Hayden, I wouldn't have wanted to do this trip with anyone else. I'm not sure there's another person on the planet that could talk me into jumping out of a plane and off a bridge in the space of a week or so. But you did, Nadia, and it was more than a oh fuck it, why not situation. Because you have always challenged me, even if not consciously, to be the very best version of myself and to make the most of every opportunity that crosses my path. Which brings me on to the following. So when I was sitting and writing this speech, I honestly found it so hard to summarise our friendship and what you mean to me in a tight 5, and I might be overrunning. Because, Nadia, you are everything. But for the purposes of this speech, and so I don't cry anymore, I've managed to whittle everything down to 3 adjectives. I'm just going to stare at my phone because I feel like that's the best way for me to not cry during saying this. Nadia, you are brave, so extraordinarily brave. I've always been in awe of the very bravery that shines through, no matter the scale or intensity of the challenge presented to you. You are resilient. There isn't anything that you've been through in your life that you haven't overcome and grown from. And finally, you are kind. It doesn't always feel like there's enough kindness in the world, but it pours out of you. And what is particularly special about these 3 words, and as much as I might hate to admit it, I think they're also appropriate for Chris too. To switch careers as you've done, Chris, and be so incredibly successful, I guess that's pretty brave. And you've had a fair amount to contend with before even considering the recent officer training you've just successfully completed. and you're still an unwavering positive force. So that's a tick for resilient. And despite the relentless barrage of insults you insist on throwing at me, while also saying it means you actually do like me, you are kind. Nothing is ever too much trouble, and you would go above and beyond for anyone in this room, driven purely by the kindness in your heart. Other than me or Gatsby, I can have hoped for a better partner for Nadia to navigate life. And I can't put into words how happy I am that you have found each other. So, here's to your love, to your story so far, to your future together, and to everything that you've got to look forward to. To Nadia and Chris.
And for my next number, wonderful. No, good evening, everyone. Hopefully, this is going to start off being a little bit more upbeat, because I feel like we all need it from the roller coaster that has been the last two speeches. The Gatsby and Nadia, maybe. No. Thank you all very much for coming and being here this evening. It means the world to see so many faces that both Nadia and I love in one room. I'll keep this brief, genuinely, because the best words tonight belong to Nadia, and let's be honest, I'm just the warm-up act. And after Fran's gentle roasting, thanks, you probably don't want to hear me droning on for too long. So, first and foremost, it's traditional to start with some thanks, and I'm glad to do just that. So, firstly, to Mummy Claire, where are you? There you are. Mummy Claire, thank you very, very much for your care, counsel, and steady enthusiasm. Please, for the love of God, don't fall over and keep an eye on your car keys. To Ben, Nadia's father, who unfortunately can't be with us today, we feel his love here. To Andrew, my first impression may have been how you used to drag Nadia down the stairs when you were children. But I can see your dynamic now, and I know that you mean so much to her, even if she won't admit it. To Lucy, where are you, Lucy? Lucy, my mum by proxy. Thank you for your kindness and guiding words. You, Stephen. Has to also be mentioned my woo-woo mama, Maria, as well. And a whole host of parental figures have helped steer me too, and I'm very grateful for each and every single one of you. To Nadia's groomsmen, the boys' maids. Thank you very much for keeping me on time, mostly presentable, and definitely not forgetting the rings early. So,
it was all him.
To Nikki and Amy, two of Nadia's closest friends, thank you very much for making it very clear that my lifelong job is to keep Nadia safe and happy. And if I don't, message has been received. Terms and conditions accepted. Thank you very much. To Jack, my best man, again. Thank you very much for your friendship and for stepping up without blinking time and again. You're as close to a brother as I can get, even if you take the piss out of my evidently superior fashion sense. To Swanee, Sean, and Aiden, my brothers in arms from playing camp, as Nadia my brothers in arms from RF Cromwell. We commissioned together, and I wouldn't have got through it without you. Your patient rescues with my ironing, thanks Sean. Or the heroic PT Kit Tipex Artistry, thank you, Swanee, or to my endless flaps, thank you, Aidan, deserve a medal and possibly a small plaque. Thank you for being my friends. I love each and every one of you lads. Thank you. To Fran, the maid of honour. You and I may pretend to have a love-hate dynamic, but you know it is entirely love underneath. You've been an incredibly faithful friend to Nadia and a huge part of today. Thank you for all that you do. And finally, to everyone else, thank you for everyone that has travelled here today. Thank you. Your presence is truly a gift, and may the open bar be your reward. Before I go on, a word for those who aren't here. My mum, Jen, my dad, Chris, and my stepdad, John. They would have loved this evening, and they have missed far too many milestones. And yet they are here in spirit tonight. And a quick word about my dad. He would have adored you, Nadia. Every single bit of you. He was an upright man. A beautiful soul, as Lucy once called him. And, ironically, he moved from the military into marketing. And I've decided to do the reverse. Swapping a comfortable salary and neat offices for cam cream, mud, and close quarters living with compatriots who snore worse than I do. Different paths. Different paths, same compass. Love, duty, and frankly showing up. For those of you who don't know me well, stand by. I've moved around a lot. Home has often been wherever I've laid my hat. From Ascot to Barcelona, Norwich to Leeds. Many postcodes, never much permanence. Nowhere has felt more home than with you, Nadia. We met online, classic love story. We were both coming out of hard chapters in our lives. We were both dented, but hopeful. On our first date, I, being the chivalrous sort of chap, planned to get out and greet her properly before opening the car door, naturally. Nadia, being Nadia, decided to subvert all protocol, recognised my car, and was already in the passenger seat before I'd worked out what to do with my hands. I froze for about 10 seconds while the bright, joyful person that was suddenly sat next to me laughed with her entire soul at my minor breakdown. And that was truly the moment that I thought, this is different. Life suddenly felt a little bit wider and a little bit brighter. Within 24 months, we had moved twice. I finalised the divorce and chose to join the military. And that meant months away, and the special glamour of field exercises with mud facials, alfresco dining, and sleep measured in minutes until the next stag duty. It was here that I learned that Nadia doesn't flinch. She steadies the storm, carries the load, and finds the jokes that make the days easier. We didn't just get through those months, we found the joy inside of them. My favourite moments with Nadia are the quiet ones. Just the two of us on the sofa, a glass of wine, talking about what's coming next. The plans may have changed a few times, as plans should, but the ritual hasn't. It feels like we're building something together. Scotland is next. After that, who knows? The world is our oyster, truly. Wherever we land, if Nadia's there, it's home. Preferably within walking distance of decent coffee and space for Gatsby, Herbie, and whatever menagerie of animals we adopt along the way for them to rest and play. Probably a horse or two. Nadia gives love freely and without fuss, and you can see that proof in every single person around this room. Friends and loved ones from school, work and every chapter of life, they don't just turn up for the big days, they stay. And that happens because she remembers, checks in, and shows up. When you're hers, you remain hers. I've seen her stand with people in their best and in their worst, not making a scene, just doing the next kind thing. Those long friendships aren't based on nostalgia, they're evidence of her loyalty. And when the list is long and the clock is short, most of the time, despite the stress, she just gets on with it, because that's what she has to do. During my time away, days were hard, but she was there, cheering, nudging, reminding me that we can do difficult things. We both have had our moments, and then we, in the immortal words of the modern Stoic philosopher Bingo from Bluey, pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and carry on. Sometimes with grace, oftentimes after a snack. Before Nadia, my confidence and self-esteem were like a candle in a draft. She shielded me, and then she helped me light it properly. I stand taller now because of the fact that she's in my corner. She widens what feels possible, not with speeches, but with steady support and the occasional strategic eyebrow. Nadia, I can't promise easy days, but I can promise this. Our life will be an adventure, and I will keep choosing that adventure with you. Curious, steady, and side by side. In Scotland, we'll learn new words, roads, and names, and more than likely befriend the neighbours' dogs, and knowing you, probably their horses too. And I will ensure to find the best coffee. We'll keep the sofa talks, write new lists, and say yes to the good things. And when we reach the far horizon, let us have memories, not wishes. The kinds of memories that when we tell the young people, they'll think that we're senile because they're so elaborate and well-lived. So everyone, please raise your glasses. To Nadia, to love, to laughter, to opening doors for each other, even when one of us gets there first, to homes that are people rather than places, and to a lifetime of good days well lived. Cheers.
Chris.
Yes.
Darling.
Yes.
It's truly been the day I've dreamed of for the whole of the last 3 months. Can I give my new husband, Pilot Officer Tynan, a big round of applause? And a huge thank you to my gorgeous bridesmen / boysmaids. I'm assured that it's a humbling experience walking around Slater's in a kilt and a t-shirt. But as we can all agree, well worth it. Whether they've gone full Scotsman, I'm not sure. All I can say is that when I asked them to humour my love for traditional Scottish events, bagpipes, my mum panicking about being late, and drinking at 10 a.m, Hayden said, and I quote, "As long as underwear is discouraged, I'm in." These men are special to me, not just because they're married to my best friends. I think the world of them, and they've always taken care of me. Jordan and Nikki even took me in for a while, after travelling. And since then, they've decided they can make money from this. And become amazing foster parents initially. Now, enough about men. It was so special to have Maria, our wonderful neighbour and more importantly our friend, perform a private hand tying for us in our garden yesterday. I'm not saying Maria is a witch, but I've seen 20-foot conifers that she dislikes wilt to death in the space of weeks. I've known this wonderful, intelligent woman for over 10 years, and beyond being an encyclopedia of British plants and gardens, she is not to be messed with at Scrabble. The The hand fasting was such a beautiful way to start things calmly before the chaos began. Really, I just wanted to do it before sending Chris out on the booze with some of you lot. Chris, darling, could you please hand Maria some flowers?
To Maria.
Bridesmaids were originally meant to confuse evil spirits, so they wouldn't snatch the bride away. Shockingly, Chris hasn't had to worry about highwaymen stealing me. Though the call might be coming from inside the house, as each of them quietly offered me an escape route this morning. Katie even reminded me that I could have bought a nice pony for the costume today. All of my friends are so inspiring, hardworking and intelligent. I am truly in awe of all of you and so grateful to have you here. And a moment for my maid of honour, to brag that I have the best in Dr. Francesca Hodges. I can't quite put into words what an exceptional friend and human this woman is. She's tenacious, hardworking, turns her hand to carpentry with ease, and even made our gorgeous wedding cake and pulled out all the stops organising things today and keeping me calm-ish. A woman who will not be told she can't do something, and that's exactly a theme with all my bridesmaids. No wonder Chris asked most of them for permission. The man respects a strong woman. In all seriousness, female friendships and being surrounded by strong, caring, loyal women is so important to me. I've lost my place. These women and those of you here today, oh God, have encouraged me through the hardest times and celebrated the best. A small shout out to someone who couldn't make it but may pop by later, Shamey. She's a good laugh. Don't let her offer you a Jaeger bomb. Now, Mummy Claire, what can we say about you? As you know, she's a bit of a nomad, thrives in adversity, lives in rhythm with the natural world, and she even managed to get up at a reasonable time today. My mum once dropped everything to take care of me during really dark times, but we made it through, performing Little Britain sketches in hospital corridors along the way. She instilled resilience and self-belief in me that have helped me to get to where I am now, and she is 70 this year, and still off camping and adventuring across the UK with her faithful dog, Bliss. Sorry, don't desperate for this one then. Promise I'll be everything you can eat. She once spent 2 months trapped in a remote Scottish island for charity, the Scottish Burn Children's Club, a charity close to our hearts, in summer. But during the worst storms Scotland has seen in decades, she still found it easier than cooking Christmas dinner. That's my mum. She just wants to see the people around her happy. She just wants to help people. But she will also turn her tail in her camper the second it stops raining, and she wants to park in a lay-by somewhere and judge people. Chris, can you please give some flowers to Mummy Claire?
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Talking of happy people, can we have a cheer for two newly engaged couples close to our hearts, Danny and Lee and Johnny and Georgie? Woo! Show of the diamonds, ladies. Okay, I actually have something to pass on. Chris, have we got it?
Yes.
Right. I'm going to crown the next princess bride. When's the nearest wedding? You guys next year? August. Johnny and Georgie, when we're thinking?
I haven't got a date yet.
Right. Lee is the next princess bride. Please crown her. Most of my friends haven't actually met my siblings, as we're quite a scattered family and also mental. My siblings are solid, kind, thoughtful humans, and I wish I saw them more, apart from Andrew. Yes, Andrew used to drag me down the stairs by my legs, meaning I still instinctively walk behind him and most other people on steps. Thank you for the trauma. But isn't that just character building, as he said? The invoices from my therapist would disagree. Before I say a few words about my husband, I want to thank Rosita and the team here at House of Cocoa for putting on just a gorgeous night. Honestly, guys, it's fucking incredible. Max, our musician, is incredible, and we'll be back for round 2 soon. Mum will be thrilled. And Seb the magician, while unfortunately named, is unmissable. He was a non-negotiable after Zara and Nick's wedding earlier this year. I haven't seen his final act, but I have seen him grow a willy from his hand. So your guess is as good as mine about what's next. Chris, it all comes back to you. Without you, we wouldn't be here, and not just because of your unofficial bank daddy title. I never really dreamed of marriage until I met you. You made me so excited about the future, always encouraged me to be a better version of myself, while still supporting my natural need to be a regular goblin. You've worked so hard to get to where you are, and I'm inspired by you every single day. Your friends from the RAF who are with us today are a testament to you. I know you all gave and received support, words of encouragement, and very average chat to help each other through your 6 months commissioning at Cranwell. Like Chris, I feel like I've known you all for a lifetime. You are so special to us. Like Chris, oh shit, that's the same line. Sorry, Alex. Let's face it, when Chris decides he's going to be your friend, you do know about it. And honestly, if the last 6 months of officer training were hard, the last week of wedding prep has tested Chris like nothing else. I gave him a ridiculous list of jobs. Clean the carpets, have a spa day. Go and look at a dog to rehome. Iron my clothes, trim the hedges in the garden. Not one complaint. Not even a why are we doing this? After 4 days of this chaos, at about 6 p.m, he quietly asked if he might sit down. The final test, and once again, Chris demonstrates why he won the Sword of Honour. It's because he cares. He's the person who will always be there when you need him. We're so grateful to all of you for being here, and our promise is that we, in return, however far away, even on our new adventures in Scotland or wherever life may take us, care deeply for every single one of you. Thank you, everyone, for today and for every day you're in our lives. And the speeches are over. Please have some food, keep drinking, and enjoy a good time. Thank you.
She is a belter, different from the rest. Diamonds on her finger and she always looks her best. She is a gangster with 100-mile stare. When she walks, her feet don't touch a floor. She is a belter. She plays with lightning, I'm 100 miles high, dishing out the thunder like a god inside the sky. She is a dancer, and she dances in my dreams. Reminds me that the world is not as evil as it seems. She is a belter. No happy endings, unless fairy tales come true. But she looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her, she gets underneath my skin. But I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one in, no even belter. She is a belter. She is a belter. She is a belter. How can she reach me when I'm high above the shelf? Lost inside the smoke ring while I ponder to myself, is she the answer to the question in my mind? Is happiness an option, or is love just turned me blind? Is she a belter? No happy endings, unless fairy tales come true. But she looks like a princess and there's not much else to do. I think I love her, she gets underneath my skin. But I've been stung a few times, so I don't let no one in, no even belter. has a belt-top. She has a belt-top. She has a belt-top.
Something happened since I last saw you. You're different now, and I'm sick in the head. It's medical, your legs are getting longer, your lips are red, and the temperature's hot. Is it the lights? Is it the music? It's a VH1 classic, long into the night. I got a fever for your love. I got a fever for your love. I got a fever. Can I get a doctor to treat it? Can I get a doctor to treat it? Can I get a doctor to treat it? Yeah, now we're here, dancing neon footsteps. My body's sick, trying to dance with you. Are you a pretty woman? I'm just a patient. Are you like a surgeon? Operating. Is it the lights? Is it the music? It's a VH1 classic, long into the night. I got a fever for your love. I got a fever for your love. I got a fever. Can I get a doctor to treat it? Treat it, 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 can I get a doctor to treat it? 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 Started with the sun in your eyes, the devil in your throat and in your thighs. Pocket full of notes, a head of lies is no good for you. Wrestle with the questions in your head, fumble with the stranger in your bed. Condemn it to the great abyss instead, whatever suits you.
Oh, thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. And thank you so much, guys, for having me. It's been lovely meeting you all. I do have a couple more tricks to show you. Are you up for that? All right, then. I'm going to try some mind reading, if I may. Let's have a look. Who can I read? Hiya, what's your name?
Rasheen.
Hi, Rasheen. That is correct, by the way. I didn't know that already. Oh, I'm good at that. Rasheen, can you please think of a playing card? Get one in your mind? Have you got a card in mind? Now, I'm going to tell you, most guys go for the Ace of Spades, quite generic, and most girls go for the Queen of Hearts. Did you go for one of those?
No.
Okay, this might not work. We'll give it a try anyway. You thinking of a card? Alright. Rasheen, look into my eyes. Not like that. I'm only 29, Rasheen. Steady on. There, love.
How old do you think I am?
Rasheen, it's magic, not miracles. You're not 29, are you?
Rasheen, I think I know what card it is. So before I started, I took one card out of this pack and I reversed it. I flipped it round. And that was my sort of prediction. And I'm pretty sure the card I've just read was that card. Rasheen, name the card you were thinking of. As I said, one card is flipped over.
3 of Hearts.
What? Was it really?
Here.
Okay, Rasheen, do you want to change your mind?
No.
I'll show you. Anyway, as I said, one card is reversed. I'll show you. All the cards are face up, apart from one. You see that? Only one is turned over. And it is the 3 of Hearts. Thank you very much. You know, the first time I saw that trick, I was amazed as you were, and I also forgot to applaud, so don't worry about it. You're too late now, guys. For the next part of my act, what I need is a nice, good-looking, glamorous lady to help me out. What's your name? Lee. Lee, can you see anybody at all? Just kidding, you are very glamorous. Lee, congratulations on your engagement, by the way. Let's hear it for her. Alright, Lee, I see you got an engagement ring there, Lee. Does that come off?
Don't start.
That's your engagement ring there, right? Does it come off? Yeah, every Saturday night, yeah. Can you take it off for me, please, Lee? When you're doing a show, it's nice to have a thing called continuity. If you wouldn't mind taking it off?
Come on, Lee.
For the first time since it was put on, mind you.
Let's have a look at it.
Now you see me, now you do.
Oh, it's a very nice ring. Very nice indeed. What was it made from? Do you know?
Yes.
Can you? I'm I'm finished with the mind reading now, Lee. Just more polite to ask, isn't it? What was it made from?
White gold.
White gold! Ooh. Did you know if it's real white gold? Because
yes.
I see an inscripted name in here. Is this your husband, Martin China? Weird. Sorry about that.
It's me, Martin.
Well, I know there's a lot of fake... What's that?
It's me, Martin.
Nice to meet you, Martin China. Yeah, pretty good. Do you know if it's real white gold? Because I know there's a lot of fake white gold going around Leeds at the moment. So I'm going to put that to the test. I'm going to fold it up in this the tissue. Can you just feel that? Make sure it is in there. Just let it feel.
She's going to kill him.
You know, some people say that I'm discourteous when I'm performing magic, but I don't listen to them because I don't know what it means. How we test if your ring is real white gold or not, we take it and we set it on fire. Now, if your ring is real, then daggers. If it is real white gold, like you said, it should vanish and disintegrate into mid-air with fire. But if it's fake, then it won't. It'll just stay as it is. Sounds weird, I know, but I don't make the rules. Let's get slow hand clap going, please. Yeah, you're all doing that, yeah. Let's see if it's real white gold or not. It was real. That's good to know. Alright, anyway, for my next trick... No, I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't do that to you. What I did do, though, was actually took your ring and I've turned it invisible. I turned your ring invisible and it travelled around the room and it landed in Chris's right trouser pocket. But it didn't stop there. He jumped out of his pocket, kept on going around the room, and it landed back on Lee's finger. Lee, shoulder, is it there? No. That would have been good though, wouldn't it? That would have been alright. I'll tell you what, Lee, I'll do another trick just to make up for what I did to your ring. How about that? Do you like card tricks? Well, we're going to do a rope trick.
That's more like
the famous... Yeah, you can take this home with you if you want. As a souvenir. You're in for a good night, mate. The famous cut and restored rope trick. It uses a pair of scissors. Can you hold on to those? Now what we're going to do, we're going to cut the rope in half and then restore it back together again. Whoa. Now for most of my tricks, I know, I was consenting sarcasm there, stop. For most of my tricks, people ask me, how do I do it? With this one, they ask me, why do I do it? Just something to do, I guess. This is the middle of the rope now. Would you like me to cut it, or would you like Lee to cut it? Me or Lee? Lee! Okay, Lee, give it a snip right there. Yeah, my 2 hands, there we go.
Go on.
You should have asked me to do it, I think. Go on, Lee.
Did it
do it? No. It's definitely getting cuts, by the way. It's what most magicians do. That's really important. These are equal, so let me just see. Equal there. Oh no. In fact, I better take them from you, just in case I don't find your ring. Thank you, Lee. It is quite important that they are equal. I'll tell you what, we'll start again. This is the famous cutlery sword rope trick. This is a rope and some scissors. And this time, we're going to cut the rope without even using the scissors. So Lee, hold out your fingers like a pair of scissors. Nice and high. And just shout snip.
Snip.
And we're back with the 2 pieces of rope. And I'll do it again. Basically, I'm just going to keep doing this until you all like it. So Lee, in fact this time could you give it a blow? And we're back with the 1 piece of rope. That's the famous cutlery sword rope trick. Thank you. I'll tell you how it's done. What most magicians do is they take the 2 ends of the rope and they tie a knot. Now, once again, Lee, with your fingers nice and high. Very good. You're doing so well. If you could just, you know what to say.
Snip.
You're better with your fingers than the actual scissors. That's Let me just explain what the hell's going on here. I'll tell you how it's done. What most magicians are doing, they're tying the knot and then untying it without you realising. But I like to do it a bit differently. I like to do it like this. Without the knots at all. That's the famous cutlery sword rope trick. Thank you. Ta-da! Did that make up for losing your ring? No? Alright, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the chance to play Sebastian's mystery guessing game! Right. So I'll tell you what, I said you could keep that, didn't I? So here you go, you can keep that. A little magical souvenir for you guys. So, you've got the rope, that's yours, that's safe. You're going home with that tonight. Or I'll give you the chance to gamble and play Sebastian's mystery guessing game. I know it's a big decision to make, so I'm going to give you a couple of seconds to think about what you're going to do. What are you going to do?
Gamble.
She's going to gamble, everybody! If you can guess what is inside of this bag, Lee, you're going to guess what is inside of the bag. I do this for a living. Can you believe that? Lee, what are you going to go for?
Probably your balls if we don't get the ring back.
She's going for my balls. I've never had that before, I can tell you. She's going for my balls, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look. It's not my balls. It's
Not yet.
it's an orange.
Oh.
So you don't win an orange, I'm afraid. But you've still got 1 go left. If you can guess what is inside of the orange, you're going to win what is inside of the orange. Lee, what are you going to go for?
See my ring?
Oh, the ring's on fire. They disappeared. I like your thinking. Very optimistic. I like it a lot. Well, let's have a look. She's going for the ring, ladies and gentlemen. It's not. It's a walnut.
Obviously, it's not me.
You don't win a walnut, I'm afraid.
That's his nuts.
But you've still got another go at it. If you can guess what is inside of the walnut. Oh, thank you very much, Bob. Found the walnut cracker for me. Cheers. If you can guess what's inside, I'm a professional, guys. If you can guess what is inside of the walnut, please make sure there's nothing else in my hand apart from the walnut cracker. Put your hand for me. Was it insured? Seriously, was it insured? Tell me last warning. That's all.
Not yet.
I'm going to place the cracked walnut onto your hand. If you can break that open and tell everybody what's inside.
Oh, wow.
Is that right? Thank you so much, Nadia and Chris. Thank you so much.
much as I can take.